So I want to open our WhatsApp. This video is actually for people who have idea about how you want to structure your flyer or your design. So I open my WhatsApp. This is where I place the prompt, and I said a modern restaurant flyer, professional portrait. I describe the top section that they're going to be a large circular cutout image of a juicy burger on a white background. Beside the juicy burger, I said there will be a jollof rice. Then I said there will be a pounded yam and soup and chicken. I started describing how I want the front part to look like. I said on the background there will be a title of the food restaurant in elegant black scripted front. Below it, come and eat and enjoy yourself. So I describe how I want the front part to look like. That's why I give it a rectangle to cut it out. That this is how I want the front part to look like. Then I went to the second part of it. Then I described the bottom section. That is going to be dark red background with curve orange shape dividing the top and the bottom. So this tutorial is good for people who have an idea of how you want your design to look like, but maybe you don't have the time or you want an advanced touch. So I wrote everything I want on the down part, everything I want at the middle, everything I want at the front, the weddings written, get 15% discount in all your orders or visit. I wrote the address, the number and everything. So this is actually a good one for you if you have an idea of how to go about it, or you don't even have the time to go about it. You can just open your ChatGPT and read out your idea. For ChatGPT, you want the front to look like this, the upper part, the lower part, beside it, in front of it, below it. So this is actually for you. I'm going to place the prompts in the comment section for you to see it. So I open my ChatGPT. So instead of starting a new chat, since I already have it, I just click on restaurant flyer design. So let me put you through how I start the conversation. So the rough sketch of what I want to do, I just pasted it. I said you are my prompt engineer and designer today. Make an eye-catching prompt from prompt below. Then I pasted what I wrote. That's my description. So I pasted it for ChatGPT to analyze it for us. So you can subscribe to this channel for you to keep whenever we upload any videos, you can subscribe to this channel so that you will be carried along, because if you're a graphic designer or video editor, definitely you need this channel. So after he generated a prompt for me, I was not too and he analyzed the background, analyzed everything. I was not too comfortable. I said, do you think I need to adjust anything on the design? And he actually mentioned what I need to adjust. And I said, come up with a prompt and adjust spacing, apply right color and font to each text. So I've already given a task that you follow my instruction. With this now, the AI is going to follow what I wrote there the other time. So going further, he said perfect, and he actually generated a prompt for me. So when it generated the prompt and he analyzed the prompt, I said give it a JSON prompt. Then it gave it a JSON prompt. So I copied the code. That's the JSON prompt. I tried to look at it to check if what I wrote is actually what I want. Then I said make the prompt shorter but maintain all the features. So it actually gave me this and I checked through it if it's what I want. Then I copied it. Sometimes it's always good to check your prompt. Then I copy it and I head over to Gemini AI. So you can always take your time to check it, whatever prompt that is generated for you in case you need to adjust anything. Then I head over to Gemini AI. So I click on Gemini AI. That is it. So you click on it, and because I was working on my Gemini AI before, so I need to go back and pick the design because I've already done it. So I'm just trying to explain how I go about it. So this design for Nigerian restaurant. So I opened it. And I showed us my journey from the beginning. So this was me pasting the prompt here, and it's actually created a flyer. This was the flyer it created, and I think I really love it because it came out where all the color were there and everything. So I was definitely okay with this, but I repasted the prompt again. So I repasted the prompts. Because of the way the whole thing has been structured, it actually gave me the same design. So he said I will create a flyer based on your details, and it actually did. So when I even repasted the prompt again, it actually gave me the same design. It actually gave me this. If you look at the design very well, it has everything I wrote there. It has everything. So when I repasted it, gave me the same design. As it give me the flyer in another style. So because I've already given a well-structured information, if you just want different touches on your design but still maintain all the information as you've written it, so you can always use this format. So you just write out what you want, the color you want on each design, how you want each design to be arranged, what you want to write on it, where you want your words to be, maybe the bottom, the middle, and everything. Is going to structurize it for you that way. So I went further. So I'm just trying to show us, okay, so this version is shorter, but keep your design ultra minimal. Okay, I said yes. ChatGPT is asking me if it should make the prompt more shorter, and I said yes. So he said perfect. Here is your ultra minimal JSON prompt. So it actually gave me a shorter prompt, and I copied it. And I head over back to Gemini AI. So I was just switching around with Gemini AI, between Gemini AI and ChatGPT. So it was trying to generate itself here. This was the minimal, the shorter prompt. This was the result, and I think it's still okay. But I think I prefer the other one because it actually showed the bug and everything very well. Okay, for this one, this was the first prompt we created before I asked ChatGPT to edit a lot of things and add his own touch. So, and I think if you look at that former picture and the second one, you realize that that one came out very, very well compared to this. Okay, this was me copying this was the code I copied and I pasted, and this was the result. Yes, this was the result. It's actually not as amazing as the one that ChatGPT edited as its own touch, remodify the prompt. So that's actually the difference. When if you have an idea, this is actually the best way to go about it. Just structurize whatever you want. Structurize where you want everything to be. And I used to say something, don't allow your graphic design to have too much wordings, so that your information can be passed at a glance. If you look at this image, you realize that at a glance, they are talking about food. At a glance, food for all restaurants. Come and eat. Come and enjoy yourself. 15% discount in all orders. So always ensure you don't have too much wordings on your design. So let's continue. I go to beauty training flyer design. So let's see how we go about that one too. So that one, I also wrote it on WhatsApp, but let me just show us the design. This was the design that we have, and it was us writing out whatever we want. Let's assume your client wants a particular color want a particular this and a particular that. You don't need to give AI to ambiguous word. You need to be specific. So let's go to my WhatsApp where I wrote the prompts and copied it to ChatGPT. This was, I said, a prompt: a professional beauty flyer design in portrait orientation, close-up image of an African woman. I wrote it there. I wanted the woman to be and everything. Then the flyer background will be a soft gold brown tone, giving lustrous and elegant look. I wrote what I want at the top, what I want at the bottom, what I want at the middle. So I wrote everything, the contact and everything. So I copied it and I went ahead to ChatGPT. So I went ahead to, okay, so this, if you want to save your picture, you can always click there to save your picture. And you can always click the edit to remove or add anything to your design on ChatGPT. But always remember, you can only use 3 designs per day if you're using the free version. So this was ChatGPT. I pasted the prompt. I think it has helped me edit this one. So I adjust a lot of things on it and I pasted the prompt again. And he said, okay, I just stored it here because I think I've edited it. I said, okay, just give me a JSON prompt, and it gave me a JSON prompt. So I just copied the code. So the image for me, but I want to compare and contrast. So I went to Gemini AI 2. And I pasted the same prompt on Gemini AI. I pasted the same prompt on Gemini AI. So, okay, because I was working on Gemini AI before, so I need to go back to the 4 lines, and I pick my former work. So some of these I've done it before, so these are the results we got at first. I was not so cool with this result because I want a side look. So I said another image with side look. So he gave me the same. He said, I understand, and this was what he gave me, and I think I prefer this one. So I prefer this one. So I repasted the prompt for you to understand that if you want a particular structure for your design, the best way is just analyze what you want for ChatGPT, and it's going to give you a prompt. From that prompt, you can also tell it to give you a JSON prompt. That's what I did here. So look at this one for ChatGPT and the other one from Gemini AI. You can always pick whichever you prefer from the two. You can always pick whichever you prefer from the two. So if you look at everything, okay, this is where you can share it and you can also save it. So this is from ChatGPT, and the other one is from Gemini AI. So yeah, I was just comparing the 2 results. And I think I prefer that one of ChatGPT. Let me know in the comment section which one you prefer most. So for me, I prefer this one from ChatGPT this time around. You can always choose the one you prefer to. Let me know in the comment section which of the image do you prefer among those 2. Well, I think the side look also make a lot of sense, and that's how to go about it.